everyone. I am popping in here today to make a tea latte with you guys, and I just want to show you how I make them at home and how easy it is. We're in the fall cozy sip season, and so we're talking about a lot of things like lattes and hot chocolates, and just a warm, comforting cup of tea. So this is in addition to all of the other health and wellness products that we have. So we're kind of diving into this, and one of the products that I just want to talk about before I start steeping my tea and making this latte and showing you some of kind of our latte essentials that we have here at Sapology is the advent calendar, because we've got the holiday exclusives available now. Now the advent calendar is our most popular product of the year, and it's a beautiful box of teas. This is from a few years ago, so I've got like cards stored in here right now, but the teas come in tins like this, so you get 24 teas to count down to the holidays. And I've got another collection box here just to show you what it will look like on the inside. 24 days of tea. Each of those tins will make like 2 big mugs of tea or an entire pot of tea. Underneath each tin, you're going to see the tea name, how long to steep it for, how many times you can re-steep the tea leaves, and the ingredients. So it's a really, really fun calendar whether you're a tea lover or you want to try more different tea types, because it has so many different teas, and our festive blends are always so good. So you get to try different types. You can make lattes with so many of them. Some of them are great for tipsy teas or adding to your wine, making sangrias, and just doing different fun recipes with. So I just wanted to show you that product. It's a pretty fantastic one. So today I'm taking one of the festive teas, and if you look on my website or you're looking in the catalog, you will see just in the first few pages here we have our holiday spread. So we have 6 teas that are exclusive for the holidays, available till December 31st or while supplies last. And they all come in a full-size bag like this. So it's a loose leaf tea. You're gonna get like 20 to 25 cups of tea out of one of these bags. This is the white chocolate mint. It's a rooibos tea, it's caffeine free, and we're going to make the latte with that one today. We've also got the advent calendar. We have a cute little Jolly Green Elf Fuel matcha box this year. I absolutely love it. And we've got a couple of collections as well. So we're taking one of those teas today. It will be in the advent calendar as well, and we're going to make a tea latte. And the one thing that I wanted to mention about lattes, so we have this line of functional lattes in our catalog, and I think there's 7 or 8 different flavors. They actually are powders, and they come in stick form. And there's like apple pie, peppermint fudge, chocolate mocha. Like, they're really excellent, easy to just mix into milk or water, even into your coffee, your yogurt. I actually really like that, or smoothies. But they are a little bit textural. And some people don't like that because they do have some superfood ingredients added. So there's extra health benefits in there, but they have a little bit of texture that kind of settles in the bottom of the glass. So a lot of people like making tea lattes just from any of the teas. Earl Grey makes a beautiful London fog. We have so many great chai teas. Butterscotch chai is one of my top favorites. But let's make the white chocolate mint today, and I can just show you how quick and easy it is. And some of the products here. So I've got one of my double-walled glass cups. This is actually our glitter cup. It's got like glitter inside the wall, so it's like extra fun. This season, our glitter cup, I think it's a set of 2, and it has like coral glitter in it. It's really fun. Or there is also another bubble cup that is a bit of a bigger version than this one with no glitter. I'm using one of our steeping sacks. We have a lot of different mugs and infusers. The steeping sacks are biodegradable. They're made from hemp. They come in a box of 100. I usually use them for lattes because they're good for all of the different tea types. And rooibos tends to be one of the finer teas that we have. So this tea, white chocolate mint, I believe you cannot go wrong. We've got nice big chunks of mango in there for some added flavor. There's like, I don't know if you can see all of those chocolate chips, but it's loaded with like organic chocolate chips. It's got peppermint, it's got all the good stuff in there. And we're gonna complement it with something really fantastic and make like a tipsy tea latte here. So I've got my kettle boiled. So I'm just gonna add hot water about 2/3 of the way in my cup. And a rooibos tea is about a 4-minute steep. So we have a tea timer. It's got all the different tea types on it for our tea loving friends, so you never have to over steep your tea again. So 4 minutes is all we need. And while this is steeping, we're gonna get our froth ready. So to me, a latte is like a treat. So I always like to sweeten it up a little bit, and I love using the frother so that it's got nice frothy milk, and it really is the decadent treat. What I love about making my own at home though is that I can sweeten it as much or as little as I like. I can use my natural sweeteners. The teas have all natural ingredients, you know, so let's keep this natural. And of course, it's not costing me like $8 either. And the other thing for me is I enjoy coffee in the morning, so I always have a few cups of coffee in the morning. I'm well caffeinated. My matcha gets me through the afternoon for energy, but if I want a little treat in the afternoon, I would prefer to have a tea latte over another cup of coffee or a coffee latte. I just find it so much gentler on my system, and it just makes my body much, much happier. Plus I can choose caffeine-free or caffeinated. I really like the strong, bold flavors of like the black teas or the pu'er. The rooibos are so nice. Some of the oolongs as well. So anyways, let's get some froth going here. This is our milk frother from Sopology. And I'm actually just adding in some skim milk today. I'm not even gonna warm it up. You can warm it up, but I'm just gonna use it cold, and it'll mix in nicely with the hot tea and it'll be just fine. So milk froth. Now here's where you can add a little bit of fun. You can add something to your milk before you froth it up. Maybe you wanna add a little vanilla or maple syrup or some flavoring. I am going to use some rum chata because I've got this amazing peppermint bark rum chata. So I dug into my holiday stash, and we're gonna just add a little splash of that, which complements with the white chocolate tea like so nicely. So we're just going to pump that up. And if you don't do dairy, I do use oat milk quite often, oat or almond milk also in my lattes. I froth it up, and I find that it doesn't get quite as thick as dairy will, but I still get a nice froth for my lattes, and it actually works quite well. I often use my oat milk for my matcha lattes. For some reason, I just really love it with my matcha. So this doesn't take long. Like I can already feel that I've kind of got some resistance here. So that's how I know that it's getting nice and thick in there. And then I think a good little rule of thumb is like once you're kind of feel that resistance, then just like leave it alone and let it sit for like another 20-30 seconds. You'll get a really thick layer on the top. I find skim milk almost works like the best out of all of the dairies. Now, so this is gonna be a little bit sweet. Rooibos tea is a little bit naturally sweet, but if you like your lattes fairly sweet, you know, if you're used to ordering them from the cafes and coffee shops, they always make them so sweet. You can add a little bit extra sweetener to your liking, add honey, sugar, like whatever you prefer, but I wanted to show you one of the sweeteners that we have here at Sopology. It is Simply Sweet monk fruit sweetener. So it's a pure monk fruit. And I actually didn't know this before we came out with this product because I've had monk fruit before. Came in a bag and kind of granular like sugar. I didn't realize it has I can never say this word, erythritol. That's not right. Added to it. And this is pure. So it's a really fine powder, and that's what it looks like. Like this little scoop is a quarter teaspoon. I believe it's equivalent to about a teaspoon of sugar. So you really don't need much. And I think there's like 90 servings in this little jar. So I'm just adding 1 scoop of that. There's 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and 0 calories. This is a fantastic sweetener. I use it in my coffee too. And we also have a cinnamon flavored one and a caramel flavored one. So really great product, monk fruit sweetener. This jar will last you a long time. And it dissolves very well. So we're just gonna mix that in, and we are done steeping. So I'm just gonna double check on my sweetness. That was actually perfect with that 1 scoop. And the monk fruit does not have like an aftertaste. It actually, to me, this is the original. It has a little bit of a caramel taste. If you were to taste it just on its own, definitely a little bit of a caramel flavor, even though we do have a caramel. So you can see how nice and thick this got. That's just on the lid there. And that's just skim milk. A little bit of rum chata added, nice and thick. So we're gonna add a layer on top here. And I am never opposed, especially this time of year, to adding a little bit of whipped cream on top too. I like to froth my milk and add the whip. I like that little sweet whip on top. And then you could put some candy cane sprinkles if you had, or some white chocolate pieces if you really want to fancy it up. But let's give it a try. Like so good. So good and so festive. It's just a lovely treat. If anybody has any questions at all about making tea lattes or any of the products, the only other thing I think I didn't show you was our perfect cup scoop. We do have a cup scoop. We also have a matcha scoop, and we also have a pot scoop for making like iced teas and things, or a whole pot of tea. And then we have barista spoons. Now these are one of my favorite products for lattes. So these barista spoons are metal. They come in a pack of 4, and you get a black one, copper, gold, and silver. And I love them. Like, this is what I stir my coffee with every morning. They just feel a little bit fancier, and they're just a really fun product. So that's the barista spoons. Fun gift to give too. Anyway, I'm gonna go enjoy my latte. I hope you enjoyed the little demo here, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching.